Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Mortal Kombat Mobile video, no longer Mortal Kombat X, or we could say for the sake Mortal Kombat 11 if we really want to. And in this video, you are now granted a mandatory update. When I checked about 2:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday, February 27th, you were able to play the game, but the data would not sync to the cloud. So we're going to hit the update button, and as you can see, it updates to Mortal Kombat. They basically just took the X out of the name, and now it's going to be called Mortal Kombat Mobile. So while we're updating, we're going to read more. There's a lot to take in. So play Mortal Kombat 11 characters in mobile now. Battle through special trial challenges as Mortal Kombat 11 Jade and Mortal Kombat 11 Raiden to add them to your roster. Earn Mortal Kombat 11 Scorpion through Faction Wars. I don't know if it means that you have to do like place in a certain milestone, or if it's out of the blood rubies. We'll see about that as we update the game. Plus, 23 gold cards have ascended to Diamond Tier with upgraded passive stat increases and new team synergies. If you guys watched the live stream from Twitch on NetherRealm, they did a little update video talking about this. They only missed one of the Revenant teams with Sub-Zero, Kung Lao, and somebody else. Explore the new main menu and make sure to complete quests in Outworld to unlock the new NetherRealm map. And don't miss the limited time Mortal Kombat 11 and new card packs coming soon. So that is what the update is. We are currently about 78% done downloading about 1 gigabyte. So we should have that done within the next minute or so. But I wanted to take this time out to thank each and every one of you that are taking the time to actually watch this video. Whether you've been a fan of mine since Injustice 1 over 5 years ago, since you've been following Mortal Kombat X 3 years ago, or if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to check out my live streams in the very near future on the main channel. If popularity dies down to 20, 30 viewers, we'll put it back on the second channel. But for now, we will be doing live streams on the main channel. But I want to get this video out for you guys tonight. That way, you guys could actually see. Now, I would also like to find out if people that were previously banned are given a second chance to actually play the game. So, you can see it's verifying the download. And I'm not sure what it's actually changing from this, but copyright 1998 to 2019, we are now on Unreal Engine 4. Now, in my opinion, the shift over to Unreal Engine 4 is not that big of a deal because the chances of actually playing offline are pretty low. Even if you're on the subway and you're on your phone, you're going to have internet. The only places might affect you is if you're traveling on a plane or on a boat. You won't be able to play the game anymore. And you just got an upgrade. You got a free Diamond Tier upgrade on selected gold cards. See them in your collections now. So you can see that the filter view, you have to hit the page out. Looks like a little bit of lag. I'm hoping that's not the case, but it looks like a little bit of lag on there. So you can see upgraded Day of the Dead Aaron Black, Nightmare Freddy Krueger, Assassin Jade, Relentless Jason Voorhees, Day of the Dead Jade, Revenant Jax Briggs, Undead Hunter Johnny Cage. We also have Ronin Kenshi, Dark Empress Katana, Assassin Katana, Day of the Dead Katana, Ronin Katana, Revenant Kung Lao, Pretty Lady Leatherface, Dark Emperor Liu Kang, Tournament Quan Chi, Cold War Scorpion, Spec Ops Scorpion, Cold War Sonya Blade, Cold War Sub-Zero, Revenant Sub-Zero, Ronin Takeda, and also Punk Cassie Cage is the only one that I do not have available. Now, one thing to keep in mind as well is that any character that got upgraded from gold to diamond will no longer be available. So what I might suggest people doing is making sure that if you have souls left over like I do, go upgrade the characters now before you actually update the game. I'm pretty sure that as long as you keep the data on your device, it'll actually sync over. So we're going to go into the store now. And there is a soul starter pack, which gives you 250 souls, 50,000 coins, 5 level up cards, 1 equipment card. So the fact that they're saying 350% bonus is absolutely ridiculous because their soul pricing has always been outrageous. There is a Scorpion starter bundle still available. which is $9.99. So this is basically the same as it is before. Sub-Zero starter bundle, silver starter bundle, and a soul booster, which gives you 100 souls, which is a 300% bonus. I don't understand how that's a 100% bonus. So for card packs, there's a Mortal Kombat 11 Diamond Pack. Open this Mortal Kombat 11 pack now for your chance to collect a Diamond Mortal Kombat 11 Scorpion, Gold Mortal Kombat 11 Raiden, or Gold Mortal Kombat 11 Jade character card. And as suspected, it is a 3% chance to get a Mortal Kombat 11 Scorpion card, 3% chance to get Gold Mortal Kombat 11, Gold Mortal Kombat 11 Jade, a 91% chance to get a Gold Challenge character card, and it does tell you there's a 5% chance to get Scorpion's gear item or Raiden's gear item, a 15% chance to get any other equipment card, and you're always going to get a level up card. So yeah, this pack sucks. It's not worth it. Challenge pack is 300 souls. So it contains 1 gold challenge character and 1 equipment card and 5 level up cards. So you're always going to get a challenge card and a 2% chance to get a Wrath Hammer. This is basically the same as the challenge pack. However, instead of being 320 or 350 souls, they lowered it down to 300. The gold pack is 150 souls, and they don't tell you what's actually in this pack. So the only way that you're actually going to be able to figure out what's in this pack is by opening packs yourself, and that is what I'm here for. Now, the fact that it looks like Takeda is in the pack, there might be new gold characters in this pack. We'll have to see on that. Martial Artist pack does have gold martial artists, so like Possess Kenshi. The equipment pack is still around. There is a silver pack for 30,000 coins. And again, it doesn't tell you what's actually in the pack. Free bronze pack. So you're going to get 1 random card. And inside said bronze pack, we're going to get... I wonder if there's a power saving mode on why the frame rate seems reduced. And we're going to get Shao Kahn's support card. So, are you actually guaranteed a bronze card? I think that there's power saving mode on, because it seems like the frame rate is down. So, yeah. So, there's special offers. There's currencies. So, 30 souls at $2.99 is absolutely stupid when you can basically get that in an hour doing quests. I've always talked about their souls being ridiculously priced, like 2,000 souls for $100. Why don't you just play quests for 10 days and get that? That's just so stupid. Like, I wish that they would actually look at their soul pricing and change it. So, now in the store, you can actually buy characters. So, I don't think you can actually buy characters outright. The free souls, you can get 3 souls for watching 3 videos. The offers, those are retained. But, as far as actually buying characters in the store, it does not look like you can do that. However... you can fuse Ermac or Cassie Cage for 55,000 coins. So in the collection... Okay, so there's a challenge for Scourge Baraka. So it looks like you can do the challenge, but you won't be able to actually buy it. And Shao Kahn's Tower is available. Let's actually take a look at our collection. But first, let's go into the settings. Let's see if there's a power saving mode on. Options... No, that's the same. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's a power saving mode. So I'm wondering if devices other than like the S9, S10 are going to experience lag while playing this game. That's going to be a big fail. Let's go into the collection now. So we actually click on a card, like classic Ermac. Can we actually buy promotions for the card? For example, you can't even click on it anymore. That kind of sucks. Looks like they downgraded that. Alright, so there are feats of strength. We will go into more detail on this later on during the stream. Let's check out some of the upgraded diamonds. So, like for example, Relentless Jason Voorhees. Each diamond is going to have a passive. So, Jason has a 30% chance to evade all special attacks. After evading, Jason attacks and stuns his opponent. Nightmare Teammates Special 2 have a 20% chance of being unblockable. So this is basically Freddy Krueger and Leatherface is what this is. But it could also be Gold Jason as well. And Jason has a 40% chance if we upgrade it, and a 25% chance. And I imagine it's going to be 50 and 30. Yes, it is for 30 souls. So that is upgraded. So it looks like the daily achievements are still around. And one thing to also note too is that the cost of upgrading a diamond special is a lot more than upgrading a gold. Let's take a look at Assassin Jade next. So Assassin characters on the team have a 20% chance to dodge any special attack or combo ender. So this is basically spread to every Assassin character and not just Jade. Jade retaliates with an unblockable crippling attack that deals low damage. Assassins do 10% more damage versus Circle of Shadow. And this is what they've talked about, how certain teams counter other teams. Now, is this a clear-cut winner? No, there's going to be better options. So it looks like it's just a chance to upgrade with the combo ender. Yep. But Jade's attack will do more damage. So we're going to upgrade that as well for 30 souls. I feel it's totally worth it. Let's actually filter diamonds. That's going to make it quite a bit easier. So Day of the Dead Aaron Black is also upgraded. When using special attacks, Day of the Dead Aaron Black has a 20% chance to get them for free and power drain the opponent. When this happens, 30% of the time he'll power drain the whole opponent team. That's a new change, which is insane. And when defeated, Aaron Black's ghost has a 20% chance to assist Day of the Dead characters on combo enders and special attacks. And opponent assassin characters have dodge chance reduced by 10%, meaning that the assassin characters will not be able to evade easier. And it looks like a flat 10%. So now let's check out Jade. So after using Special 2 and after tagging out, Day of the Dead Jade has a 20% chance to give all Day of the Dead characters Ghost Shield that reflects all damage at the enemy for 5 seconds. And it actually can get upgraded to 7 seconds. And Assassin characters have their dodge chance reduced. Now, I don't know if the passive stacks with each character, meaning that if you use all 3, their chance is going to get lowered by 30%. That would be really cool if so. So, next up we have Day of the Dead Katana. And on enemy resurrection and when anyone is defeated, Katana and Outworld teammates receive regen that recovers up to 40% of their health. And it's going to be over 9 seconds. Day of the Dead Katana is immune to bleed. And opponent assassin characters have dodge chance reduced by 10%. So, basically, Katana's heal is going to be even better than it was. Now, let's take a look at somebody, for example, Cold War Scorpion. I did not upgrade his specials. It's going to be a lot more to actually upgrade it now. So, if you were smart, you would have taken the time and upgraded the specials beforehand. Let's take a look at the rest of the diamonds in order. Let's look at Nightmare Freddy Krueger. So one of Freddy's opponents is trapped in a nightmare. Freddy has a % chance for lethal damage to that opponent. If Freddy has 2 nightmare teammates, he can trap an additional opponent in the nightmare. And nightmare teammates gain 10% critical hit chance on basic attacks. And this is really important if you're using Shao Kahn's helmet and in the offensive tree, because you're going to get a lot of critical chance. Keep in mind with Freddy's glove, which we're trying to click on. Can you not click on the gear anymore? That's equipped. Alright, so it's 16 power. Can you not click it in the actual thing? That would kind of suck. So let's find Freddy's gear item. Shao Kahn's helmet actually has a new look too. That's kind of weird. Alright, so there's Freddy's glove. So you can see there's a 16% critical hit chance boost. Freddy Krueger, 28% chance to enter a second opponent into a nightmare. And if it's fully upgraded, it's actually 100% chance with a damage boost to Faction Wars. So everything remains the same. And diamonds have that 4th gear slot. So if your favorite gold card got upgraded to diamond, it's going to be even more insane. Let's check out Revenant Jax Briggs. So after using any special attack, there is a chance Revenant Jax gains invulnerability for 2 to 4 seconds. Jax and his team gain 5 to 15% health for every Circle of Shadow character on the team. Circle of Shadow characters deal 10% more damage versus Strike Force characters. Now the only bad thing about this is that Revenant Jax Briggs' passive used to work on all Netherrealms. So they're trying to make 3 characters specific to passives. I kind of like the old Jax Briggs that gave health to Netherrealm. We'll have to see if they add that in the Mortal Kombat 11s in the future. So Undead Hunter Johnny Cage is the next one to get an upgrade. And if an opponent resurrects, Johnny instantly gains a bar of power. Undead Hunter Johnny Cage gains up to 50 to 100% damage and 15 to 25% power generation as he loses health. All Strikeforce teammates do percent damage versus Netherrealm characters. And Strikeforce characters do more damage versus Ronin characters. So there's a little bit of synergy with both. So this passive is really good because it's a double-edged sword. So Strikeforce teammates do more damage versus Netherrealm and more damage versus Ronin characters. So that's kind of cool. But again, I wish that they'd have global passives. And there's probably still global passives. Let's look at Ronin Kenshi now. And upon successful block of a special attack, Kenshi's attacks become unblockable and critical hits for 2 to 4 seconds, which I still feel is not enough. But do you really need more time when you just need to land a special? Not really. 30% attack versus martial artist for every Ronin character on their team. So this got significantly buffed. 90% attack is no joke. And Ronin characters do 10% more damage versus Cold War characters. So, are you really going to need to take off their shield with Ronin? No, you can just obliterate them. There should be no problem with that. Next up, we have Assassin Katana, which her passive was shown doing a bleed for up to 15 seconds fully upgraded. And Assassin characters generate 10 to 30% more power. Assassin Katana is immune to critical hits. That's a big deal. It's kind of like the Red Sun Green Lantern treatment. If you can make yourself immune to critical hits, for example, the Nightmare team is not going to be able to crit you very much. So that's a big deal. Assassins do more damage versus Circle of Shadow. And I like that they're trying to think outside of the box. So now we have Dark Empress Katana, which is kind of in the darkness, like the Revenant, Sub-Zero Revenant Jax Briggs synergy. After defeating an opponent, Katana enslaves the victim to fight for her once per match. The enslaved character does not have their passive ability or equipment, but has 20% of their original health. Bosses are immune. If Katana has 2 Circle of Shadow teammates, she can use her passive twice. Circle of Shadow characters are immune to fear, meaning that you cannot force them out from a tag. And Circle of Shadow characters do more damage versus Strikeforce characters. So this passive itself is not very good. I don't see Dark Empress Katana really being that good, but she will get a stat boost, so that part is a little bit better. Ronin Katana is another upgraded. All Ronin characters gain an increased chance for critical hit for each Ronin character on team. 30% attack versus Outworld for every Ronin character on their team. So it's basically the same passive that Ronin Kenshi has. And more damage versus Cold War characters. So the chance for critical hit is good. And more damage is definitely welcome. But if they both get it, that could be an insane damage boost. Revenant Kung Lao. When using special attacks, Revenant Kung Lao has a chance to get it for free. All Circle Shadow teammates start combat with additional power. Circle Shadow characters do more damage versus Strikeforce characters. Now, this one kind of pisses me off because the old Revenant Kung Lao gave a bar of power to Netherrealm characters. Now, Hellspawn Scorpion should still be able to give a bar of power to Martial Artist if they didn't change his passive, which we will check on that. But that's kind of a disappointment because it used to affect all Netherrealm characters. So that's actually a little bit of a nerf, if so. Pretty Lady Leatherface, I don't expect too much different. And it looks like the damage boost goes up to 6 seconds, 300%. And whenever a teammate stuns an opponent, there's a 30% chance, up to 50% chance Leatherface will come running from behind to attack. This is already in the game. And I honestly hate this mechanic. So, it looks like there's no actual global synergy with the Nightmare team. So that's kind of why it was in the middle and not like a bonus to anybody. Dark Emperor Liu Kang has been upgraded into the Circle of Shadow, and when Liu Kang starts a match, he has a 100% critical hit chance and his opponent is stunned. Now it can go up to 5 seconds. And in Faction Wars, up to a 35% chance for a lethal blow. And lethal blows heal all Circle of Shadow teammates for % of the damage dealt. This is actually really powerful. And Circle of Shadow characters do more damage versus Strike Force characters. So, that's actually pretty good. That's a nice change for Dark Emperor Liu Kang. I used to think he was pretty bad. But that change alone could be really good. Let's see if Ravenous Melina got upgraded. Probably one of the best diamonds in the game. No, but everyone on her team deals more damage with all fire, poison, and bleed dots. So, with Assassin Katana, you could throw in Ravenous Melina with Assassin Jade, and I think that's good enough. Like, you don't even need the third Assassin character. I think it would be that good where that's all you really need. I think that would be perfect. Next upgrade is Tournament Quan Chi. Quan Chi can reflect damage from the first 3 special attacks back to the opponent. Quan Chi basic attacks have a 10 to 30% chance to be unblockable, and you can further enhance that with gear, basically making all of your basic attacks unblockable. On tag and Circle of Shadow team members are granted vampirism on unblocked attacks for up to 20 seconds, and Circle of Shadow characters do more damage versus Strike for character. This is another ability that I think got nerfed because Tournament Quan Chi, it used to work on everybody. So, in my opinion, Tournament Quan Chi got a nerf, and I think he's actually worse than he used to be. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Tournament Quan Chi got sent right to the gutter as far as I'm concerned. Classic Raiden, his passive is already really good, because if you're removing 40% health and like 2/3 of their power, that's pretty damn good. And he's like 4 different classes. The only class he's not is Netherrealm. Classic Reptile. There's a chance they become poisoned. And you also get a critical hit chance against enemies affected by poison, immunity poison. You can already use her with Ravenous Melina, and I like to use Wretch Devora. That team's already really good. I call them my poison team, so definitely a lot of respect for that team. Hellspawn Scorpion's passive should be unaffected. So hopefully they add in more diamond characters that actually fix the passive like Revenant Kung Lao and Revenant Jax Briggs. I'm hoping. Cold War Scorpion. Achieving 80% on Flame Shield Special Attack 2 applies Fire Dot for up to 9 seconds the entire enemy team, making it even more powerful than it used to be. Cold War Scorpion is immune to fire. All Cold War teammates that achieve 90% on Special Attack 2 will apply Fire Dot to the enemy, and 80% if it's rank 3. And Cold War characters do more damage versus Day of the Dead characters. So we'll have to see how that synergy plays out, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too much. I don't think that it's going to matter too much. Next up, we have Spec Ops Scorpion. And Scorpion saves each teammate from 1 death blow, healing them for their original health, then counterattacks the opponent. If Scorpion has 2 Strike Force teammates, he can save a teammate twice. So that's kind of interesting. Strike Force teammates power drain on Tegan. That's a nerf because it used to be all Spec Ops. And they do more damage versus Ronin characters. So at least they save each teammate from 1 death blow. But it used to power drain everybody. So the synergy, I think, is with Undead Hunter Johnny Cage and Punk Cassie Cage. Kind of weird synergy why there isn't like a Sonya Blade involved. But yeah, it's a little bit of a nerf, but it's not that bad because the judgment from Cold War Scorpion is amazing by itself. Next upgrade is Cold War Sonya Blade. And each team member starts encased in ice armor that reduces up to 90% damage of a special attack or X-ray for 8 seconds. So they didn't make it until they take a special. That's actually a nerf. Unless it's... Wow, that is definitely a nerf. Cold War characters have no time limit on ice armor. Okay, so that's still a nerf because it used to be a global effect for everybody. Now it's only Cold War characters. So that is a huge fail. Except if you're playing Cold War, which is kind of the theme that they're going with. All Cold War teammates have up to a 60% chance to gain ice armor on special attack too. That is really powerful. And Cold War characters do more damage versus Day of the Dead characters. So they want you to use Sonya, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero on a team. And they don't even have any class synergy, but it doesn't matter because they're Cold War. So, yeah, that team sucks unless you're using all Cold Wars now. Kagura Shao Kahn, I imagine his passive is unchanged. but being able to help tag in Outworld teammates might be pretty cool. Because what if you're using Day of the Dead Aaron Black with Day of the Dead Katana, and you throw in, you know, Conqueror Shao Kahn instead of that? Could still work. Cold War Sub-Zero, also upgraded. Increases team's power generation and decreases opponent's power generation for each Cold War team member. Cold War Sub-Zero has 50% critical damage against enemies affected by frostbite. Cold War teammates using special attacks have up to a 50% chance to cause frostbite. Cold War characters do more damage versus Day of the Dead characters. So this is kind of like the Killer Frost effect, where you're dampening power, and that can be really powerful, especially in faction wars, especially in like challenges. So yeah, Cold War team is definitely not one to joke around with. That's going to be a really good team. And I think it's going to be one of the best teams in my opinion. Let's check out Revenant Sub-Zero. So Revenant Sub-Zero gains up to 15% attack damage and power gain for every Circle of Shadow character on his team. Circle of Shadow characters have an increased chance for lethal blows. Circle of Shadow characters do more damage versus Strike Force characters. Now, we've seen the synergy with Dark Emperor Liu Kang. If you were smart, unlike me, you would have actually upgraded him in the Faction War store. This is another team that I think could be really good and given a big increase. I think the Cold War team is really good. I think the Circle of Shadow team is really good. And I think Ronin team is pretty good. I don't think that the Day of the Dead team really changed much. The Horror team, whatever. The Revenant team, we'll have to see. So all Ronin characters gain critical damage for each Ronin character on the team. 30% attack for Spec Ops characters for every Ronin character on their team. And Ronin characters do more damage versus Cold War characters. But 2 of the 3 Cold War characters are NetherRealm. So that's kind of disappointing. So it looks like you can no longer buy bronze and silver cards anymore. But we'll have to see if in a challenge you can still get a card pack. So you can still click on characters through character details. But it looks like you can't buy challenge characters anymore. So you're going to have to go through packs in order to get them. So it looks like they did not change the rewards. It is now confirmed a silver pack and not a card pack. And Liu Kang must be on your team, gold characters only. So you cannot use Dark Emperor Liu Kang on this team. So the amount of characters you can use is 1. So you can't use either of the Diamond Liu Kang. So this is going to be a pain in the ass. Now I also wonder if it's still going to be 1 soul to actually refresh your energy on a character. So the objectives return. And the correct time is finally on there after 3 years. No longer is it going to stay 1 day and 4 hours and throw people off. Now, one thing I am curious about. Does the date and time glitch still work? Where you can change the time, have it think you're in a different time zone, and actually be able to get the other time factor. We'll have to see if we can cheat the device into doing that. Where is date and time? There it is. So let's see if we can change the date and time. Say you can't log in until 5 p.m. Let's go to 11. So we're at 124. Let's see if it'll still trick it up. Mortal Kombat is not even in there, so we're going to have to go all the way over here and put it back in the thing. Okay. You can still trick the game in the daytime login. So even though it's online only, you can still trick the daytime logins. Now, it does still track it because it's 7 p.m. server time. But yes, you can still get the daytime and evening logins. Now, we're going to go in the store again. And yeah, it looks like characters, you can't even refresh it. So, I wish on this screen it actually showed you how many promotions you had. So like if we click to fuse Ermac, it actually shows you what you have. So if you try to click on Oni, it won't work. In the inbox, 23 gold characters ascended to Diamond Tier. New stats, new abilities, and new teams. Mortal Kombat 11 Scorpion is one of the most powerful characters in the game, from stats to giving lethal blow chances with Mortal Kombat 11 teammates. Earn Scorpion through Faction Wars rewards or in the new Mortal Kombat 11 Diamond Pack. Welcome to Mortal Kombat Mobile 2.0. Thank you for all your patience along the way. Here's a gift for you. It's probably going to be souls and other things. 10,000 coins. 200 blood rubies. 25 souls. So, it's free. I'll take it. Mortal Kombat 11 Gold Trial Mode. Trials is a special challenge mode for Mortal Kombat 11 Gold characters. Play as Mortal Kombat 11 Jade right now and complete all matches to unlock her. If you are unable to complete it within the time given, her trial will return. Mortal Kombat 11 Raiden trials are next. So if we accept that, it just goes away. So it's kind of just like letting people know. Let's go into Faction Wars. So right away it tells you again to select a new faction. We're going to go back into the Brotherhood of Shadow like we used to do. You used to be able to switch factions and it would reset your Faction War progress. So it says Faction Wars is down for maintenance. Leaderboards are down for maintenance. The season milestones are exactly the same, and I'm really thankful that they did not touch us. I think this is great that they give you basically 200 blood rubies for hitting the milestones and coins. I praised Mortal Kombat Mobile faction rewards more than Injustice Mobile, even though getting Nith Metal is a great adjustment. I think Injustice 2 Arena is garbage, and WW Immortals was okay. But if we look in the Faction War store, now we see Classic Ermac is in the store. Classic Scorpion is still in the store. Classic Sub-Zero is still in the store. Kobujutsu Tanya is in the store. And in equipment, there's now a tab. That's cool. I wish the screen was still blown out more so you could see everything. It also says the fused gear. So Bloody Shogun Armor, Bloody Voodoo Doll, Bloody Tomahawk, Datusha, Devastator, Moloch's Ball and Chain, Blaze's Life Force, Sindel's Signet Ring, Shang Tsung Stone, and Shadow Sash. Currently, they have not added any new gear, although we'll have to see on that. So in the battle log, there's obviously nothing. And edit team, they still give you 3 teams. Why don't more mobile games have this? Why don't they have it where you can save your favorite teams and go back to it? I thought that was really cool that Mortal Kombat Mobile had that, and I'd like to see it expanded. Since we have 8 teams that are basically upgraded, why don't we have 8 teams that we can pick instead, or 9 teams instead of that? So in the quest mode, it has side missions. So there is a new quest map. The story continues in another realm. Are you ready? So let's first click on this and claim our rewards. Okay, so that's standard rewards. And yeah, completing quests I think is great. Like, this is one of the features that I think was inspired by Injustice 2 Operations. That screen is smaller than it used to be. Kind of scared of that. Okay, so we got more souls and again no card. Let's see what happens when we actually click the portal. Okay, so there's Nether Realm and Outworld. So let's check out map 11. So Nether Realm, low 1 hour quest 65. So assassins receive a quest bonus, gold or diamond characters only. Only fusion level 5 characters and up or allowed. Quan Chi is restricted. I'm not liking the frame rates of Android. I'm hoping that when we play a match, it's not bad. Alright, so it shows restricted quest bonus. So Relentless Jason is a really good one. And look at that. Even with Fusion X characters, it barely moves it. So let's just get them all in there. And that's a low quest, mind you. So yeah, you're going to need some powerful characters to actually get it. And potions increase the chance of getting bonus rewards. So they left that in there, which is fine. So in 1 hour, or if we spent 16 souls, we could speed it up. And let's check out the single player battle mode. Have they actually expanded on it? No. It's the same single player battle mode that we've had. And that's pretty unfortunate. So they did absolutely nothing to battle mode, but we'll be forgiving for the next couple of updates. Like, they just put a big update into the game. So Faction Wars is down for maintenance. It shows featured items, which basically just takes you into the store. So it's kind of cool that they got that changed up. Talents. So it looks like all the talents are just the way they were. So nothing has changed from here. Let's go into Shao Kahn's tower. We do have some people unavailable for quests. Let's see how this changed up. So enemies start the match with extra power, which is probably going to be 2 to 3 bars. Alright, let's sort by attack. So let's throw in Spec Ops Scorpion. Alright, Assassin Katana got a nice boost in stats. So yeah, all of our big hitters. Oh yeah, we only got diamonds filtered in. So let's throw in Classic Scorpion. And let's gear him up. I'm really hoping that when we play a match, the frame rates are not bad. Because right now it looks pretty bad. And this is on a Samsung Galaxy Tab S4. But yeah, I can't wait until future updates add in more gear to the game. That might be nice. I wish I had Spec Ops Scorpion. Yeah, we do have Spec Ops Scorpion in Derp. Alright, let's fight. So this screen got changed up. Luckily, no Ronda Rousey in the splash screen. Thankfully for that.
Fight.
Oh my god, the frame rates are horrible. Oh my god, that's so bad. Alright, why did that do nothing? Yeah, the frame rates are really bad on this game. Yeah, Android, I feel really bad for you. I can't even hit a spear. That time it connects. I don't know why the first X-ray missed. Do they have to be in range? That one connected though, but yeah, the frame rates are really bad on this tablet now.
Excellent.
Might have to play this off my Samsung Galaxy S10 when I get it. So we got Thunder God rated. The gameplay seems about the same, but yeah, I really hope they do something with the frame rates. That is just awful. Not a welcome experience at all. So we managed the power drain Dark Lord Colocan under 3 bars. Okay, we have Spear Classic Kano. Yeah, you can tell the frame rate issues. You can tell that Mortal Kombat, that NetherRealm games are still not optimized for Android.
Well
Unless there's
done.
some like hidden power saving mode I have turned on. I'm really not sure if people are going to like this update because Android seemed laggy as hell. Look at that. It's just sitting on a screen for like 10 seconds doing nothing. Yeah, we played one match and it's laggy as hell. Oh, Mortal Kombat Mobile. Android users beware. The game is not optimized. I think it just froze. Like, what is it doing? Alright, well that's basically the Mortal Kombat 11 update video in a nutshell. I don't know why my game froze. So yeah, Unreal Engine 4, you better have a high-end Android device or it's not going to work very well from the looks of it. Okay, so we still got a reward, so at least I finished the match. Before, it wouldn't do that. So if you're looking to the Mortal Kombat 11 Jade Trial, so the next tower will unlock in 24 hours. Complete all 5 towers before time runs out to earn a new character card. So you can only do 1 tower every day. And you have 14 days to do it. So if we complete the first tower, and if Mortal Kombat 11 Jade is knocked out, you forfeit the match. So this is kind of like battle mode. So this is a way you can actually try out the characters. And the first 2 characters, or the second and third characters, are who you can also use.
Fight.
Yeah, there's definite frame rate issues on the tab. Android users are going to be really annoyed at this game. It was definitely flawless play now. Now it's just lag. So there's an Embracing the Shadow with Mortal Kombat 11 Jade. And that's going to take out Sergeant.
Impressive.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see if there's some like power saving mode, but it's not looking good. At least that time we actually loaded a match. So yeah, it's very important to do these towers as soon as they can, but at least they give you 14 days to do it. Nice combo there from Jade. Thinking maybe when we get 4,000 souls, we might try to open up 10 of those diamond packs. If you guys want to see that video, leave a comment down below. Tag disabling is pretty cool. Mortal Kombat 11 Jade goes down.
Excellent.
Alright, so it looks like it uses 2 energy per match in the first tower. Not too bad, though. But I really hope that they relook at the challenges and change the requirements, because being able to do 1 match or 3 matches in Liu Kang is pretty crappy. That's a pretty cool combo from Mortal Kombat 11 Jade, though. Hopefully the next update optimizes a little better for Andre. There's a power drain from Scorpion. I didn't think he had that. But it was probably because of Oni. So there's the Embracing the Shadow into the combo ender. Pretty cool. Jade being able to block combo enders. Really damn cool. Face Smash does not connect if you're too far away. That spear is going to connect. And we just low kick Scorpion for the elimination. That was like the least dramatic knockout we ever did.
Impressive.
So challenges, battle mode, or relic hunt, that does count. Alright, we're going to have to swap our team for the last 2. But yeah, pretty cool little mode they added in. It's kind of like a challenge mode, but there's no restriction, which is good. And if they made it easy enough to where anybody can complete it, good for them. So Jack's Briggs is in. He actually looks a bit different too, so it looks like they did do a lot of work on the character model. Yeah, they definitely improved the look of Jack's Briggs. I'm really digging these combos. Get off the double razor.
Impressive.
That's gonna wipe out Sergeant. Jack Briggs eliminated as well. Trooper comes in. Now let's just obliterate her all. Yeah, it's lagging so bad it's not even responding to the swipes.
Outstanding.
6,045 XP, 500 coins. Yeah, so we have a minute and a half to be able to use them again. And I'm really glad that they did not change the system as far as, yep, your team can be comprised of anyone from your collection. That's good. That's how the trial should be. You can use anybody you want, and it should be available to new players. But I imagine that it does get harder as you get into like challenge 3, 4, and 5.
Fight.
And we'll have to see if it unlocks like an out like 24 hours after you complete the first one or how that works. But it shouldn't be hard to do 5 towers at all. Or 5 fights in a tower. We're going to go off a special one on Kano. And that's going to disable tag. So we're going to get off another one, get rid of Kano. Lin Kuei is in. We're going to have the double razor, and Lin Kuei is going to get eliminated.
Outstanding.
Alright, so the first tower is completed. We're going to get 5,000 coins for completing it. And yes, you have to complete the tower, and then the next one opens up in a day. So you have to have 4 days to do this. And you do get a gold pack for completing the 4th tower, and you get a Bojutsu staff for completing the 5th tower. So it's totally worth doing. I think the rewards are justified. I think they're really good. And I imagine that towers 4 and 5 are going to be ridiculous. So Scourge Baraka has not changed, and I do like the whole new screen. So Shao Kahn's tower is showing up, but we'll have to see what new game modes they actually add in. I'm going to be a little bit forgiving. Like, trials are great. I'm hoping that they do more than single player, multiplayer, and quest mode. I hope that they add like 1 or 2 more single player things in. Maybe not necessarily battle mode, but I would love to see, if you guys remember Living Towers or Injustice 2 Multiverse, I would love to see a bunch of limited time events programmed in. Some maybe giving you a week that are like really hard or really complex. I'd like to see some taking 24 hours, and I'd like to see like a couple of them rotate out every 4 to 6 hours, just to give somebody, you know, something to do, like, so you're not always playing Faction Wars. That's just my suggestion in NetherRealm. Hopefully they take my advice in that, but I would love to see a living tower where maybe you can compete with people and see who can clear it the fastest. I think that would be pretty cool. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about the Mortal Kombat 11 update. Let me know if there's any way I can optimize my Samsung Galaxy Tab S4, or if I'm going to be playing off my S10 Plus when I get it in just over a week. Thank you very much for watching the Mortal Kombat Mobile update video, and have a wonderful day, kids. So far, so good, but hopefully they can fix the lag.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!